Okay, let's take a look at this rack that I built right here. If you order a rack, a roof rack, first of all, it's going to be at least $1,000. Easily. So what I did is I went and bought myself some Hanna steel, made in America. Yes, you can still find it. And I welded it up. I made this rack the exact size that I wanted. This basically will cover the entire top of the Land Cruiser. I made this rack so that it can hold a rooftop tent. That's basically all I want up there. I'm not going to cover my truck with all sorts of crazy crap. I did build in brackets for an ARB awning. If you've ever been at the top of a mountain or ever been in the desert, you know that finding shade is difficult. So this will provide me with my own shade. It's the ARB Touring. I mounted my backup lights. I got 2 rigid side shooters on the rear. I welded a couple of tabs for those. And if you've ever tried to find a light bar bracket for a Land Cruiser, you know that they are next to impossible. And if you can find one, they're about $200. Well, I just built my 50-inch light bracket right in. So it's a basic square with 90s roof rack, and I'm not paying $2,000 like every other overlander. In my opinion, we have way too many people in the overland community that don't have a room in their house like this one. Okay? They don't have a room in their house like this one. They go to all these fancy companies and they allow the companies to charge through the nose for things like rooftop tents. $4,000 for a rooftop tent. Are you kidding me? $2,000 for a roof rack, and then you have to wait months for it to show up. I got to tell you, I've been overlanding, quote unquote, way before people even knew what it was. I traveled absolutely everywhere. I carried a mountain bike that folds up, and I carried a backpack, and that was overlanding. I've made the step up to a larger vehicle, a much more capable vehicle, but I've also built the vehicle up myself. I know where all the nuts are. I know where all the bolts are. I know what size wrench I need. I know what's going to tend to loosen up on me. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people, in my opinion. It's just totally my opinion. There's just too many people, and it's the state of the nation, if you ask me. Too many people that are putting all this money into vehicles they don't even hold the title to. I'm not doing that, and you shouldn't either. You shouldn't have to be wealthy to enjoy the outdoors, and that seems to be what they're doing, and people are allowing it to happen, in my opinion. At any rate, I'm going to go let all the air out of the tires and have my neighbor help me get this up on the roof. If I let the air out of the tires, it lowers the truck by about 10 inches, so I'm short. I'm Italian. I need to do that. At any rate, lifetime LED 50-inch light bar and 2 rigids in the rear. Combine that with the rigids on my ditch mirrors, the 2 rigids on the front bumper, and the 10-inch rigid light bar in the center. I should have enough light, but we'll see. At any rate, enjoy.